I swear, I did not think this was real. When I initially saw this, I was like, "There's no way." Britney Spears slapped by Victor Wembanyama, and then I saw security. I'm like, "Okay, this still can't be real."
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
All right, so this is actually a re-recording. Believe it or not, I recorded this morning when the news dropped, but since then I forgot, hey, this is Britney Spears, so we're gonna get way more information than what was initially given to us. So we got quite a few things to go through. Not only do we have eyewitness accounts, not only do we have Britney stans absolutely bombarding Wembanyama's comments, but we even have Wembanyama himself commenting on the situation. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely insane. So I think the best way to go about this is for me to just initially tell you what happened, or at least what both accounts are saying, parties, whatever. All right, so what happened? Here we go. From TMZ, and you can always trust TMZ, right? Britney Spears smacked in the face. This is insane. I can't believe we're talking about this. Is this Earth right now? Are we in the same, like, what dimension am I in? Is this the Spider-Verse? I don't know. This is a multiverse. This is another reality. Okay. Britney Spears smacked in the face by San Antonio Spurs security, and all she wanted was a pic with Victor Wembanyama. So I won't bore you with the details. All right, there is footage of Britney walking into the plate. What the heck is this? What is this? What's this? I don't know. There's footage of Britney walking into the restaurant or whatever. Wembanyama, he walked into the restaurant as well. This is the restaurant in Vegas called Catch. And yeah, so apparently what happened was Britney, she came up to Wembanyama when he was in his group or whatnot, and she tried to tap on his shoulder, right shoulder, and she got smacked in the face, backhanded by Wembanyama's security. I have some thoughts on this, okay? Now, that's her account, that's her party's account, that's some information that we've heard, and we're going to listen to whatever the eyewitness has to say about it. But from the Spurs perspective, or at least from the security guard's perspective, I must say, what he said happened was actually he moved her hand and then she smacked herself in the face. Now let's go ahead and read what this article says. Britney and company walked over to Catch, and as they were entering the restaurant, Britney spotted Victor. We're told she's a fan and went over to him to ask if they could take a photo. Together, she tapped him on his back, right shoulder, and we're told the director of team security for the San Antonio Spurs, the team that drafted Victor last month, instantly backhanded her, causing her to fall to the ground, knocking her glasses off. Like I said, this was the initial information that TMZ got. There's been some more stuff since then. It's all over the place, okay? Britney composed herself and went to her table. We're told the security guy came over to the table and apologized. He said, "You understand how it is when you're being swarmed by fans." He apologized and Britney accepted. By the way, we're told he also said when he slapped her, he didn't know who she was. I absolutely hate this right here. Okay, so that's assuming if it was one of us, we would be in the ER right now. I don't like that. I don't like that comment. But yeah, overall, that's what happened. And apparently Britney Spears has filed a police report, so she is going through with that. I don't know what happened. All we do know for a fact at this point is that the security guard, what the heck's going on here? Yeah, that's them jumping Britney Spears. The security guard, he did put his hands on her after she approached Wembanyama. Now keep in mind as well, which is kind of weird because I can't find the video initially. So the video of Britney that you see her walking in, it's not automatic that, oh my goodness, there's more information. This just got up. Oh my, that's why I couldn't find it. It's there's more now. There's more, guys. There's more. Okay, this is a live reaction to this. Just bear with me, okay? Okay, all right. We've now gotten photos showing Britney Spears and Wembanyama. So when Britney Spears did walk in, initially she had sunglasses on. Don't know if that was still the case, but we can see here that's Britney. That's Victor's security guard. I will not be surprised if we eventually get like footage of this. We just received contrary information about the police investigation from the source high up in the Metro PD. Our sources say that it is indeed a criminal investigation, and they are taking the incident as serious as a heart attack. Whoa, criminal act. Good God. The source adds the case will likely be referred to the DA, although that does not mean criminal charges would be filed. Let's see. Okay, no idea there. But yeah. Oh, and this is the initial picture I was talking about. Or video. That's her walking in, and as you can see, I'm pretty sure she got sunglasses on. So if she were wearing that, doesn't seem like she was when she approached Victor. Maybe, I don't know. Guys, I don't know what's going on. All right, yeah, that's her blonde hair. I don't know. But she did fall to the ground after approaching Vic. All right, so there's a few thoughts on this, and then we'll go into all the other stuff. Okay, my initial thoughts. First and foremost, obviously the security guard reacted in a way that was probably a little too aggressive, I would say. But at the same time, you are a security guard, and you know people are constantly coming up to him. And okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. I understand. So yes, it was wrong. It's not good. It's bad. As far as Britney is concerned, I'm a little confused. All right, this is not victim blaming by any means, okay? Because I think any of us, if we would have approached like this, we don't deserve this type of treatment. But I will say, Britney Spears is a mega star, and she's been a mega star since she was a child. And I would assume that she would know that that's something you like don't do. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it happens with so many celebrities. I'm pretty sure there's been fans that got smacked that tried to approach her as well. So I don't know, kind of weird situation. The blame isn't all on her by any means. I'm sure she even said his name before tapping him on the shoulder or whatever. Yeah, it's just absolutely crazy. Do I think that the security guard deserves to lose his job? No, I'm trying to keep it in the perspective of if that was my security guard, and I wouldn't want him to lose his job for that, honestly. But that's just me. But we got so much more to go over. All right, sorry for bottling all that down, talking way too much. So this is Victor talking about it, but I actually want to start with this. So this is the eyewitness account of the situation. Let's wow. Let's go ahead and listen here.
Wemby was walking into the area heading to catch when there was a fan who afterwards we found out was Britney Spears, was approaching him with a British accent, saying, excuse me, sir, and just kept trying to go towards him.
So she did say something, I assumed.
When eventually he was heading, when Wemby and his entourage were heading into the restaurant where into catch, that's when Britney sort of infiltrated her way into this circle, and one of his bodyguards gave her like a backhand slap across the face.
So explain specifically what was Britney doing? Did she make contact with him? Did she touch him? Describe like literally the blow by blow of how that all happened.
So she was
this is so stupid,
and using like I said, a British accent, saying excuse me sir, I guess trying to get his attention for possibly a picture. But when they walked right into the Catch restaurant, that's when she leaned in, sort of got her way into the circle and started to put her hand on his back shoulder or his back, because he's pretty tall, so towards his back. And then that's when the bodyguard just turned around, slapped her across the face, and knocked off her sunglasses.
Did you see his hand make contact with her face?
Yeah, you saw the hand, but you also heard the slap.
You know, it's interesting. Is it possible, and I'm not suggesting this, did you see him hit her hand and her hand hit his face, or was it his hand that squarely hit her face?
No, it would be the hand that hit the face.
And you saw her sunglasses fly off?
They flew off, yes.
Did she fall to the ground?
I don't think she fell. At that point, there was a lot of commotion with people in the way, but I don't recall seeing her fall to the ground. Just sort of go to the side and like hunch over.
When did you realize that it was Britney Spears?
Not until this morning when we started seeing more reports on the news.
After the slap, what happened? Did Victor walk in the restaurant? What did Brittany do? Can you describe that?
Yeah, Victor walked right in, kept going. A couple of people stayed behind,
Oh.
sort of to, I would say, check on her, or maybe.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, they didn't know. I'm guessing they didn't know it was Britney. So just to restrain this person from getting any closer. And then that's when afterwards they sort of try to walk her out of the restaurant. She screamed and using a British accent. That's what she was using the whole time. This is f***ing America.
And she was saying that in an angry, like angry that she had been.
Yes, it was an angry tone.
So did you eventually see
What does this being America have to do with? What the heck is going on?
her walk into the restaurant as well?
No, so we didn't see her at that point walk in, but when we finished our meal and came back out, she was still hanging around, and there was other, I guess she had a group of people around her, and then she walked through Aria covering her face with a hat.
This is so stupid. I'm sorry. This is so stupid. I think what made me laugh is just the sincerity, the concern on their face about this slap. Did you see the hand actually make contact with their face? It's so stupid. God, dude, TMZ is so stupid. All right, okay, moving on. Okay, so what's the result of this? Okay, Britney Spears is angry, and rightfully so. I would say, you know, it's a little overboard, but at the same time, you know, there's a lot of different angles to this story. What's the result though, guys? Well, the result is actually, in actuality, there are people even making TikToks about this, confused, and in favor of Britney. So this is a pretty popular TikTok that made a few rounds around TikTok. So let's see what this young gentleman has to say about the situation.
Perhaps the most ridiculous headline I've ever done on 1 Minute Man. Nobody saw this one coming. It reads like Mad Libs. Britney Spears slapped in the face by the security guard of new NBA superstar Victor Wembanyama. Now, if you're not familiar, this is Victor Wembanyama, the new superstar in the NBA. Look at this guy. He's a total freak. He's like 9 feet tall. He's got a wingspan of like 100 feet. He looks like the alien from Signs. I remember his name by thinking about The Lion King. I go, Wembanyama, Victor Wembanyama. He is the new second coming of basketball.
That was kind of
apparently,
funny.
Victor had a little dust-up with Britney Spears, of all people, who happens to be in Las Vegas, the same place that the Spurs play their summer league. The altercation happened at the restaurant Catch. Now, apparently they say that Britney Spears is a fan. I don't know if that means a fan of basketball, a fan of the NBA, a fan of the Spurs, or a fan of Victor Wembanyama, but apparently she knew who he was and went up to him at the club. That's when Victor's head of security spun around and knocked Britney Spears' hands out of the way, not realizing who she was. Britney Spears said that the security guard backhanded her. His version of the story is that he hit her arms and that her hand hit herself in the face. Apparently, she fell to the ground. Her glasses got knocked off. She picked herself up, cleaned herself up, and went back over to her table. The security guard went over and apologized, but apparently she has filed charges. This whole thing is so ridiculous, I don't even know what to think. Britney Spears hasn't been out in public in 20 years, but she knows what Victor Wembanyama is? There are people who think that Britney Spears isn't even alive, yet she knows about draft prospects? And Victor Wembanyama has security slapping superstars? Bro, I've seen those arms. You can stop a bad guy from like a city block away. Free Britney!
Okay, actually, he's wrong here. Britney's been in the public eye for a little while now. Good for her, by the way. I know she went through quite a bit, but I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm supposed to be like, or I should, not supposed to be, but I should be like nice about this. It's just so funny. It's so random. It is so funny. Is it okay? No. Should she file a police report? Sure. But God, it is just so funny. All right, okay, moving on. So these are some more of the results of what we've seen. Britney stands. So these are some of the comments that Wembanyama has been getting. Why are your security hitting Britney Spears in the face, or anyone else of that matter? Someone else says your security slaps Britney Spears in the face, knocks her to the ground, and you don't say a word, which is so stupid. Oh my God, it literally just like got out there, and he literally said a word today, but whatever. And we'll look at that in a minute. You should have been the one to go to her to apologize. What? Not your security with his yeah, you can read that. Excuse for hitting a woman, a very famous one. What? He messed up real bad. Yeah, he messed up, but it's like, what is all this? What is all this? Excuse for hitting a woman, a very famous one. What do these two things have to do with what just happened? I don't know. Very strange. Your security guard messed up big time. Apologize to Britney now. That's what she said. Whoever this is. This is Britney's crave, by the way. And this guy says, even though your security guard didn't recognize Britney Spears, he assaulted a woman. Gosh, these people are so lame. All right, let's see. And there was more as well. But look, if you want to see it, just go over to Wembanyama's Instagram. You'll see the comments. They are absolutely destroying our boy. So this is what Wembanyama has to say. I have not seen this at all. So yeah, let's listen to what Wemby has to say.
So what happened last night is I saw the news, obviously, this morning. I woke up to a couple of phone calls, and so yeah, there was something did happen a little bit when I was walking with some security of the team to some restaurant. We were in a hall. There was a lot of people, so people calling me, obviously, and there was one person who was calling me, but we talked before with the security, don't stop because it's gonna make a crowd. So I couldn't stop. So that person was calling me, sir.
Oh, so all right. So me initially, I thought that it was like quite private. There wasn't a ton of people around. So apparently it was.
And that person grabbed me from behind. So
wait, what? Hold on. What'd you say, Wemby?
So I couldn't stop. So that person was calling me, sir. And that person grabbed me from behind. So I didn't see what happened because I was walking straight and we told don't stop. But that person grabbed me from behind, not on my shoulder. She grabbed me from behind, and so I just know that the security pushed her away. I don't know with how much force though, but security pushed her away, and I didn't stop to look, so I kept walking.
Okay, all right. I'm getting new information as we react. If this is true, if Britney Spears grabbed him from behind, I think it's very justified what happened from there. I mean, obviously you don't, become relentless and just like throw it to the ground and start beating her. You don't do anything like that. But I think a slap to the face or her own hand hitting her own face is probably pretty tame for that. That you don't do that. I don't care who you are, by the way.
Enjoyed a nice dinner. That was a fun night with you guys.
Just one follow-up. That one person who grabbed you from behind, you think was Britney Spears?
So actually, I didn't know for a couple hours. But when I came back to the hotel, I had forgotten about this event. But I didn't forget about it, but I thought it was no big deal. And the security of the Spurs told me it was Britney Spears. So I was like, no, you're joking. But yeah, it turns out it was Britney Spears. I know. But I didn't know because I didn't see her. I never saw her face. I just kept walking straight, and that's it.
Okay. Okay. So even with that stupid, silly, dumb comment on you should have been the one to apologize, he didn't even know for hours who it was. Like, yeah, this was nothing on Wemby. It's not his fault. And if that's true, what he said that she grabbed him, because we have heard like multiple sources like, oh, she tapped him on the shoulder. Oh, he was kind of tall. She tapped him on the back. Now he's saying that she grabbed him. Look, I'm gonna be biased. I don't care. I'm taking Wemby's side. All right. I apologize. All right. He's to me thus far, I have no reason not to believe Wemby. He's been a pretty reliable narrator, at least on his own life for this short period of time. And I'll be honest in saying other people have, might not have, especially TMZ when it comes to their narration. And Britney's hit or miss sometimes when she talks about things. So I don't know, but I'm gonna take Wemby's side on this one. Okay. He did nothing wrong. I don't necessarily think the security guard should be fired. And I didn't think that even initially that he should be fired for it, even if it was a tap. But this gave a little bit more context. And yeah, just wow. Let me see what some of the people here have to say. Britney or an unknown security is abusive and out of line. Absolutely disgusting. I don't even think they listened to this at all. I don't like this rookie laughing. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're gatekeeping emotions. We're you know, sometimes, guys, this is crazy. You might not know this. Tamiko, you might not know this, but sometimes when people are nervous, they laugh. Like sometimes, okay? Sometimes. And gushing over his nice dinner was discussion. Whilst discussing the assault. I can never say that. While discussing the assault. Yeah, whatever. He needs to apologize to her. This is horrible. Oh my God, is this people's reactions? NBA trying hard to keep it quiet. Not a single sports network reporting. Wemby from now on. Okay, that's funny. Really gonna have to deal with this Hollywood crap all year, huh? Enjoy a nice dinner. Didn't stop. Laughs. This is a bad look. Oh my God, this is too much. He handled this well. Okay. She didn't even was next to him. Liar. Huh? Crowds of people at a VIP restaurant. Huh? He thinks it's cute a woman was assaulted by his security. How gross. Oh my goodness. Guys, this is going to be one of those controversial things. This is going to be one of those controversial things. This is not good. This is not good. It's going to be quite a few people hating me and hating this channel because I am not. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this, okay? If this is true, I don't care who you are. If this is true that this person came up to a celebrity with a security guard and grabbed him from behind, and the security already told him just keep walking no matter what, and they swing or they throw your hands off of him, that is okay. I don't care. The only way that I would have been like, oh, this is just completely terrible and horrible, is if he like threw the person to the ground, threw her to the ground, and then like started swinging on her while she was. Now then I'm like, oh my God, okay, come on, dude, that's over. That's disgusting. But from what we're hearing, that's not. I don't know. This is crazy. And by the way, the laughing, I guess I will get in trouble for that too, because it's a funny situation. I don't care what anyone says. It's funny, dude. This is a funny headline. You can't tell me this isn't a funny headline. I don't care who it is. It could have been anybody. Replace this with any celebrity. That's funny. It's funny. I don't care. Tekashi 6ix9ine smacked in the face by Senna. It's funny. It's funny. I don't care. Anyways, I'll give it to you guys later. You want to support the channel as always, clanthemerchman.com or become a Patreon YouTube member, $2 per month. Link in the description. Bye, man. Bye.